Kept you waiting. Kept you waiting.
Hey fellas and fellas, I want you to think of the last Roblox horror game you've played. For most people like me, you'll answer something like, Skibbity Toilet Horror Escape. No. But recently, I've had an itch that these skibbity toilet survival horror games can't itch. I've been thinking about these old Roblox horror games that I used to play. I'm pacing around my room. No, I haven't. I'm kind of bullshitting here. And I've been thinking long and hard about these games that I used to play. These horror games that I used to indulge in. What makes them so special? After thinking about these Roblox horror games that I used to play, I got led to the only natural conclusion. I'm gonna make a YouTube video about the old Roblox horror games that I used to play. After thinking long and hard, and now I'm lying, I took like 2 seconds to come up with this video idea. I compiled a grandiose list of like 4 games to play. There's one that stands out from the rest of this list. There's one that I used to always play, always return to, even though it's the most linear game you'll ever fucking play. And the one that I always return to, the one that's so near and dear to me, is Broken. Yeah! Hospital Nightmare, baby! Also, did I mention it was broken? Hospital Nightmare 3 starts off in what I can only assume to be a strip club. Why, you may be asking? Why, MicahDeez from the hit MicahDeez YouTube channel? Why would you ever assume that this wholesome little Roblox game would take place in a strip club? Maybe because there's 2 giant fucking poles erecting out of the ground with a girl sitting on one. What the fuck? But besides that, we meet this NPC who's very important to the plot, and this game would not be able to function without him. Trust me. For now, I'll just call this little fella Jerry. But first, since Jerry tells me to, I'm gonna go use the bathroom for 2 hours? Clearly nothing bad will happen. Clearly something did. After our conspicuously long shit, we see the stripper impaled? No! And Jerry! No! Jerry instructs us to leave through this very conveniently placed vent. And I do, but not before this game sends me death threats. Not cool, Adrian. Then I fall into a coal mine? After getting this weirdly placed key, we go deeper and deeper into the cave and find the motherfucking portal from Rick and Morty. After going through this demonic witchcraftery, we're in a hospital. Nightmare? That really doesn't want us to continue. I, in fact, continued. I love how subtle this game is in telling you that it's a hospital. There's just a small fact that this entire area is pitch white. We click on a button on whatever the hell this thing is supposed to be. And the floor, the floor's moving! The wall is not— Welcome to the scary maze game void, or whatever the hell is supposed to be on that floor. Before I could get used to this scary maze void, the unknown machine that we rode in like a horse just all of a sudden ascends to the mortal plane. Lucky. So after this religious sign and holy awakening, I go ahead and smack my head into a brick wall about 32 times before it ends up opening for me. I'm not going to be able to do this next part justice, so I'm just genuinely going to play a clip of me experiencing it. Oh. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Horrifying. Continuing down the hallway after this traumatizing occurrence, we see bloodbed. After these 2 back-to-back horrifying, traumatizing experiences, you must be like, oh my god, Michael from the hit MicahDeez canal, whom I love so very much and am going to give $3 billion to. Surely this game has peaked, right? I can't handle any more scares. I have horrible news for you, dear viewer. The wall shits on you, and then it killed me right after I tried to investigate. So then I had to backtrack, adding 3 minutes to my fucking gameplay. If you couldn't tell from my little scream here, I'm very passionate about what I do. If you would like to hit that bell, subscribe, give me a like, give me $3, give me— After even more ghost death threats, we find another brick and mortar portal, and it's dark and decrepit this time. Oh, cool, a door pin. I know this one because of how much times I played this game. Never mind. After retrieving this code, the game hits you with another one of the scariest jump scares in media. After seeing the scariest thing I've ever seen for the 6th time today, it's time for a nice stroll up an inclined room with holes in the wall. I trust nothing bad will happen. Oh, cool. I saw this in a movie before. I don't think I'm gonna have enough changes of pants to get me through this game if it keeps pulling this. I then got stuck for 5 minutes because this game's lighting is broken. Yeah. 2 minutes into my captivity of darkness, I decided to listen to a clip of a very confused German man on YouTube while trying to solve this. I think it actually slowed down my progression.
This is a silly and danger.
This is a silly and danger. I then very audibly cheered whenever I made it up. I found it! Oh my god! Guys, I found it!
Found what?
This guy's probably in the
I found the hole in the roof in the Hospital Nightmares 3.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Following the dumbest path you'll see in your life, I genuinely got startled for the first time playing this game. Not counting any of that, like, joking bullshit, like...
Oh my god, that was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
I actually... I think I might have pissed myself. Just look at the clip.
What is... I don't know. What is...
Oh god. After the scariest moment in gaming history, we come across the chair room. And I'm so glad the chair isn't falling into the ground, because I have this really weird severe phobia of my chair falling into the ground. My chair then falls into the ground, and we find the third mystical portal of this game. And holy shit! It's the guy from the beginning! The black guy! Holy sh- Oh my god, it's him! And now he's red! This game is lore! I step into this white dude's coffin and it sends me to the end, which... It doesn't have a conclusive ending, but it has a white woman quote, so I guess I'll count that as an ending. At least it gave me the ability to put on some cool-ass hats. Drop a comment below telling me what you think of this sick-ass hat. Actually, drop 30 comments. Give me 30 comments. And by obligation, here it is. It's Hospital Nightmare 4, baby! On a real note, sadly, Hospital Nightmare 4 doesn't have as much substance as its predecessor. And I beat it in the span of like 1 minute, so I'm just gonna speedrun this segment. I don't know where I could have thrown this in, so I'm just putting it right here. The creator of this game has a fake dominance on. The polygons on that hoe. Then you open up the zitter, and then you see an Andrew Tate tweet, and that's all he has. But besides that point, I just noticed that Hospital Nightmare 3, it's gone. It's dead. It's dead. The game starts off in a movie theater, which it beats the last game's cold start, or doesn't, depending on who you ask. You're with your buddy who's telling you that you slept through the entire movie, which kind of reminds me of someone we knew in the last game. God rest his soul. So we'll nickname this fella Jerry 2. After arising from our slumber, Jerry 2 yells at us to go grab him some popcorn. So we do.
Hi, what would you like? Popcorn! Sorry, we are out.
But the popcorn guy is all out of popcorn. After looping back around, we see someone dead on the wall like a bug. Oh yeah, and Jerry 2 has also succumbed to the same fate as his counterpart. The movie screen fell on him.
I think she crushed him.
Fat bitch. We weren't chill like I was with Jerry 1, so it doesn't really matter. Going up into the projector room, we can access a vent which leads us to a sewer, I think. I'm not sure. And gives us the best Roblox jump scare of its time. Okay.
Dude, the biggest jump scare just happened. I didn't even flinch.
After that, we're led to the series staple of an annoyingly long cave, followed by another series staple of the Indiana Jones room. But this time it doesn't have the boulder, so kind of lame. We go into another room just to be met by... Actually, I'll let you guess. Yes, we're met by another series staple of ghost death threats. In that same room, we find a talking radio.
Hello. ... What? I am the cause of this. Let me out. No, you will die.
Continuing down the hallway, we're met by the same exact fucking radio, but just a little bit further away this time.
Hello again. What now? You are very close to me. Turn back now or die.
After that intense dialogue and lore spout, we turn a corner and are met by my mortal enemy, also known as this game's portal. No, just kidding, incline drop.
Give me the After
this, we have to solve this radio guy's riddle. I'm just gonna throw a hint out there. It is in fact not the bloody room.
I guess it's the one with the blood.
After the puzzle, we're teleported into a darker, more evil and scary cave and have another chat with the radio guy.
For the last time. The bridge here is very fun to play on. You will never get across it because there's a bridge.
And have to do the worst obby section in a game ever. Like, twice. After the worst platforming segment to grace media, we reached a ghost or something like that. And this dramatic turn of events play out.
Okay, now time to die! Wait, you're a robot! But it took you long enough. Wait, but if you're a robot, What? What if I'm a robot? Looks at self-destruct button.
And with that, that was the Hospital Nightmare Saga, or at least to the amount I'm willing to cover it. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for peak fiction. Alright, this next game is a complete 180 from the first couple of games. Why do I say that? Well, because it was actually enjoyable. I'm not gonna glaze this game the entire time and say, it's so peak, it's so peak. Because simply put, it's goofy at parts. That's something for later though. That's something for later. But like all good things that happened to me, it didn't work out and the game was broken. So enjoy my half-complete commentary. Also, keep in mind that this was a 2009 game and compared to our last game, which was released in 2011. This game starts out in a laundromat, which made me think the game was broken because I didn't know you could click a door for like probably 10 minutes. After walking out of the laundromat, you get teleported to your hotel and go up to your room, which is on the 3rd floor. But oh shit, you left your key at the laundromat. While coming down, you see a creepy looking dude and you just brush it off for some reason and head back to the laundromat. But wait, your key is gone. It's not there. Oh, and then the rain comes in and you're stuck. Sucks to suck, I guess. Thunderstorm knocks down the power and it's all dark and scary and woo. Oh shit, what's up, man? After an encounter with the chillest ghost known to man, the washing machine turns evil and creepy pasta. It fills the whole room and after a while you can hear footsteps in the water. Nothing happens though, and it just teleports you back to your door. You open your door just to have nothing inside. After the door randomly closes behind you, you hear loud ass knocking.
No way this game was made it.
And the door grows in size every like 2 seconds. The door then gets busted open by some fat looking dude. After chasing him, you get stuck in an infinite loop until you find a truss. After pressing the hardest to press button ever, the truss falls down and you can continue on. The cave leads you into a gas station that doesn't have any pumps. Weird. You meet the clerk who basically says, oh, my boss is scary and kills people and stuff and I'm schizophrenic and stuff. Some of the dialogue here really shows its age with the type of scary stuff you'd see in a bad creepypasta for shock value. Like how the boss kills people by ripping their arms off and putting sticks in the holes. But alas, this is where the game ends for me. So on to the next one. I was gonna make a comment about the thumbnail of this game, but it got removed. So you can already tell this game is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, and I got my 2 chums here. Say hi. The first room we entered was some old-looking room with a dead guy in the bathtub. I think he's dead. He looks dead. A pretty cool thing about this room is that there was an arcade machine with Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion on it for some reason. It actually teleports you into the game along with very horrifying jump scares. Oh! And also the fucking dude from Zelda, I think. I've only played Wind Waker. The second room was just a normal room, genuinely. The only thing that stood out to me was the fact that you can make a funny face while shitting. And I'm not even joking. You can do that. That's it. No more, no less.
How you do that?
Look at me, look at me, look at me. There was some lore or something like that, but nobody really cares about that. The next room was basically the same exact thing, but it had a funny skull on the desk. Awesome decor, if you ask me. Well, besides the somehow bloody lamp and brick wall view outside the window, there's a fucking awesome painting in the closet, though. In the next room, we got the scariest jump scare a man could ever ask for. Well, a man doesn't really ask for a jump scare, but you get the point, you get the point. The rest of the room was just kind of lame and covered in dead bodies. After that room, my friends rage quit, so I lost the will to record anymore. So with that, it's a wrap on the Horror Hotel. Oh yeah, and a wrap on this video.
Did you like it?